Palace in smoky light, try but a heap of smouldering boundary stones. Anaxiformingus, Aurunculea, hear me. Cadmus of golden prows, the silver mirrors catch the bright stones and flare. Dawn to our waking drifts in the green cool light. Dew haze blurs in the grass, pale ankles moving. Beat, beat, whir, thud in the soft turf under the apple trees. Chorus nympharum, goat foot with the pale foot alternate. Crescent of blue shot waters, green gold in the shallows. A black cock crows in the sea foam. And by the carved foot of the couch, clawfoot and lion head, an old man seated, speaking in the low drone, Itis, et terve militer eatin, eatin. And she went toward the window and cast her down, all the while swallows crying, Itis, it is Cabistan's heart in the dish. It is Cabistan's heart in the dish. No other taste shall change this. And she went toward the window, the slim white stone bar making a double arch. Firm, even fingers held to the firm, pale stone, swung for a moment, and the wind out of Rhodes caught in the full of her sleeve. The swallows crying, tis, itis, Actaeon. And the valley is thick with leaves, the trees, the sunlight glitters atop like a fish scale roof, like the church roof in Poitiers if it were gold. Beneath it, not a ray, not a sliver, not a spare disk of sunlight flaking the black soft water, bathing the body of nymphs, and Diana nymphs white gathered about her, and the air shaking, air alight with the goddess, fanning their hair in the dark, lifting and wafting, ivory dipping in silver, shadowed ivory dipping in silver. Not a splotch, not a lost shatter of sunlight. Then Actaeon, Vidal. It is old Vidal speaking, stumbling along in the wood, not a patch, not a lost shimmer of sunlight, the pale hair of the goddess. The dogs leap on Actaeon, hither, Actaeon, spotted stag of the wood, gold, a sheaf of hair thick like a wheat swath, blaze in the sun. The dogs leap on Actaeon, stumbling along in the wood, muttering, Ovid, Bargusa, pool, Gargaphia, pool, Salmachis. The empty armor shakes as the signet moves. Thus the light reigns, thus pours el soleil splovil, the liquid and rushing crystal beneath the knees of the gods. Ply over ply, thin glitter water, brook film bearing white petals. The pines of Takasago grow with the pines of Ise. The water whirls up the bright pale sand in the spring's mouth. Behold the tree of the visages, forked branch tips flaming as if with lotus. Ply over ply, the shallow eddying fluid beneath the knees of the gods. Torches melt in the glare set flame of the corner cook stall, blue agate casing the sky. Is it Gourdon that time, the sputter of resin, saffron sandal so petals the narrow foot, Hymenaeus eo Hymenae aurunculea, the scarlet flowers cast on the blanch white stone. And so Gyoku sang, "This wind, sire, is the king's wind. This wind is wind of the palace, shaking imperial water jets." And Rantai, opening his collar, "This wind roars in the earth's bag. It lays the water with rushes. No wind is the king's wind. Let every cow keep her calf. This wind is held in gauze curtains. No wind is the king's." The camel drivers sit in the turn of the stairs, look down on Ecbatan, the plotted streets. Danai, Danai, what wind is the king's? Smoke hangs on the stream. The peach trees shed bright leaves in the water. Sound drifts in the evening haze. The bark scrapes at the ford. Gilt rafters above black water. 3 steps in an open field, grey stone posts leading. Père Henri Jacques would speak with the Senin on Roku, Mount Roku between the rock and the cedars. Polignac as ages on Thracian platters set the feast. Gabestan, Darius. It is Gabestan's heart in the dish. Vidal or Ecbatan. Upon the gilded tower in Ecbatan lay the god's bride, lay ever waiting the golden rain. By Garon, Sade, the Garon is thick like paint. Procession, it's Sade, 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 Regina. Moves like a worm in the crowd. Adige, thin film of images. Across the Adige by Stefano, Madonna in Ortolo, as Cavalcanti had seen her. The centaurs heal plants in the earth loam, and we sit here, there in the arena,